Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense here, and a little bit disappointed in the fragrance I wore today. I actually damn near begged for this fragrance, and it was actually with the guy. If y'all remember back a little bit, I don't really mean to bring this back up, but the guy I had the issue with about the fragrance, and he didn't want to accept the fact that I was trying to send him the tracking number, and he wanted a picture, and my phone was acting retarded and all that good stuff. Well, I think this is the fragrance I got from him, and it is Fendi Aqua, and this one is a real disappointment. This on my skin is non-existent, period. I sprayed this on early this morning, like maybe 5:50 something before I walked into the building, because I always spray when I get out of my truck. Unless it's something more potent, then I spray it on here to give it more time to dry. But I sprayed this on and got out the truck, and I could smell it within the first maybe hour, and after that, it was really nothing. It's so faint, and for it to smell so good, it projects so nicely in that first hour. Like, I could fill up a room with that fragrance. I was at lunch today, and the chick that I told you guys about that always says I have on too much cologne or it's too loud or whatever, nobody who was sitting around me complained. It was two chicks, one Cindy and the other one name is Ashton, and they were sitting like at a table right directly behind me, and nobody said anything. Well, this particular chick, her name's Melissa, she came walking up and she was like, "I can smell you way down here," and I was like, okay, well, that lets me know it's working. Then she was like, "Oh, because I feel sorry for everybody sitting down there." So, you know, I don't really pay her no mind anymore. It is what it is. She likes what she likes. I understand people's noses are susceptible to different fragrances. Hers may be more sensitive to other stuff. But for this to be an aquatic, it did not perform well at all. And I already know people are going to say it's been reformulated and all that crazy shit. And I really don't give two fucks. I'm just bringing you guys the real and telling you what I got in performance out of this, and I got absolutely shit out of this. It smelled great for that hour. I had just sprayed this on at lunch, and I went kind of heavy on the trigger at lunchtime just to get some projection out of it, or at least get it to last a little longer. And for her to say that it smelled, she could smell it from that far, it projects damn good within that hour. And then after that, it kind of just like completely skin scent, and that's it. I love the smell of it, but it's not like your average aquatic type scents. And I'm sorry, I gotta get up again because I keep forgetting to grab stuff. I'm not going to sit here and pull out every fragrance, but just to give you guys an idea of some aquatics. Now, I do have Aqua Amara. I just didn't grab it, but just to give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about. There are fragrances out there that do perform well, at least on my skin. I cannot vouch for everybody else, because these ones that I pulled out, I know people are going to say, well, that one doesn't do jack shit, the performance this, and the longevity that, and it sucks horse ass, and all this kind of shit. Okay, cool. I understand it does not, fragrances, not all fragrances work for everybody. Off of me, these smell great, and most of these perform well. And the one that I know performs damn good on me is Aqua Marine, by Bulgari, or Aquamarine, however you want to say it. This one performs damn good off of me. When I wear this, I do not have to reapply. And if you want to go back and watch the review I did when I first started doing reviews and I wore this, I think I came through the CCU unit of the hospital, and the two young ladies, the Caucasian ladies, come running out saying that anytime I want to come through there smelling like this, I can. This is a monster. I know I'm going to get flack for this one, because when I talked about it before, I got a boatload of flack for it. And this is not the one I wanted to pick up. This is actually the N83. But just to use this as a reference, Nautica Voyage is another one that performed damn good off of my skin. Now, I did get a comment earlier today on one of my other posts saying that this sucks ass and all that kind of shit and whatever. So, I mean, I understand people's viewpoints on Nautica Voyage. It's not what it used to be. I know before people jump in the comment section and start saying reformulation. Oh my God, they reformulated. There it is. Yes, I know, guys, but I can't speak on what this used to be because I have never owned the original Nautica Voyage or N83 until this year. I know nothing about these fragrances. I've always seen them. I've heard people talk about them. I just was not into fragrances like that. So I cannot sit on this camera and give you guys my point of view on a fragrance from back in the 70s, 80s, or 90s when I don't even own it or didn't even own it. I can only speak from now. And Nautica Voyage worked damn good for me. Something else that's stronger and a little bit more longer lasting. And I know Tommy Bahama fragrances are frowned upon just because the simple fact that the performance on them sucks. But they do smell great. I get more performance out of Set Sail Martinique and St. Bart's than I did Fendi Aqua. Especially Martinique. I like this one better than St. Bart's. And like I said, I do have Aqua Amara, which is a damn good fragrance. I haven't worn it yet, but I did spray some on my arm before I went to work one day just to test it. And it performed even in the heat. It seemed like it got stronger in the heat. So Fendi Aqua, I am real disappointed in this fragrance. I would not recommend this to anybody. All this is good for me is just a trophy on the shelf, just to say I have two Fendis, because I do have Absolute, which is the first one I purchased or traded for, but this is the second one. So all this is good for is just, you know, looking at the shelf and saying, damn, I got two Fendis. That's all it's good for. Now, if somebody wants this to give it a try, I'm willing to trade or sell. It is what it is. I've only used that much of the bottle because, like I said, I've been applying this all fucking day. I think I might have sprayed this on like at least 5 times today. And I went like 6-7 sprays each time I put it on. I mean, I sprayed my neck. I usually hit 1, 2, 3, and then I'll hit my arms and my shirt. But I did like that's what I did today. So anyway, very disappointing fragrance. A subscriber of mine had a dilemma, and he was trading Mercedes-Benz cologne, or Mercedes-Benz this one. I'm assuming it was because he didn't say. He just said Mercedes-Benz. And this is the one I have. This is the one that's been popping up at Ross a lot lately. When I was up there a couple of days ago, my friend was unboxing some fragrances, and this was one of the ones she pulled out. And this is the bottle that has something floating around in it. If you can see it, it's right there. something floating around in it. So whatever that is, it looks like a piece of paper, like, you know, a sliver of cardboard or something. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's in there. So this is a great fragrance. I love it. I've never worn it. I have sprayed it just to test it, and that was it. But he shipped this in a trade, and I'm not going to mention names, but I'm pretty sure they're going to know who they are if they watch this video. But he said the bottle got broken in delivery, and he was asking me what would I do to rectify the situation, because the dude is upset. And I said, well, first of all, you start out by being as nice as possible, and you try to rectify the situation by offering a solution. Either you can run to the store and see if you can find it, and this only runs you about $24.99, so about $25, $26 is what you're gonna pay for this, unless you can find it cheaper. I think that's what I paid for it, about $25, $26. But either go out and find another one, or offer him the money, or if he don't want the money and he wants something in substitution for it, then offer him another fragrance or two. And he said the dude was being belligerent, didn't want to, you know, cooperate with him and all this kind of stuff. And so I said, offer him up what you can. I mean, I'm not telling you to offer up, you know, one of your best fragrances that costed you like 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, or $100. Offer him something in that $25 price range that you might have paid for that, and that's about all you gonna get out of it. Anything more than that, you on your own. Now, I do recommend getting insurance when you're shipping, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like using these when you ship, unless you put, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff inside to keep the fragrance from being destroyed or whatever. I use boxes so I can at least wrap the fragrance and then stuff more bubble wrap or whatever inside of it to keep it from breaking. I do also think that FedEx, UPS, the United States Postal Service, whoever else that ships, I think they should be a little bit more careful with people's packages also. I know sometimes accidents happen, brakes get slammed on, and, you know, accidents, they get hit, whatever. Stuff falls off shelves and stuff like that, and falls on packages. But when you tossing stuff in the truck, or you just dropping shit or whatever, and you're not taking care of people's products, that's an issue. So I do recommend picking up insurance. It's not expensive. I had a box come in one time, and you can tell something either fell on the box or the box itself fell, and it crushed like the side of the box. And she said, the lady at the office said that when they dropped it off, to if something's damaged, just fill out the report or whatever, and they'll reimburse it or whatever. So make sure you're taking care of the packages on your end. Do everything you can when shipping to make sure they get there in a safe way. That's about all I can say to that, man. I mean, if somebody wants to continue to be an asshole about a situation, then you have to sometimes turn on that same mode and be like, fuck you, I'm trying to rectify the situation, but you want to be a dick about it. You know what I'm saying? You can go fuck yourself, because I'm only going to do so much myself. And if you're not willing to meet me halfway, then that's on you, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole about the situation, but if you're going to be a dick about it, you know, what you want me to do? I'm not finna kiss your ass. I just offered you money. I just offered to buy you. I even offered this man a solution to let me ship this dude my fragrance. And then whenever he finds this one, or he can send me the 20-something dollars, ship me the money back, or find this and send me another one of these back, or we can do a trade. And then he can, you know what I'm saying, send the fragrance to the dude. But he was like, nah, man, I think he's cool with Kenneth Cole Reaction or whatever the hell it was he sent him. So if he's happy, you're happy, I'm happy. it is what it is, guys. But just make sure you take care of on your end when you shipping fragrances. Make sure you do everything you can to make sure that the stuff is packaged correctly. So as you already saw, the one package that I have here, there actually are 3 more, so it's 4 altogether. So if you guys remember Ren and Stimpy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, that's me right now. I got 4 fragrances, or 4 packages I should say, that came in. So we're about to dive into these. And if you guys get a chance, check out, hold on, because I had it in my pocket. I must have did something with it. Must be in my other pants pocket. I apologize for all this getting up, guys. I be so happy sometimes to get these packages that I keep forgetting to grab what I'm referencing. I was going to do this video last night, and I got busy at my other job. I had to wax a floor. So check out James over at Outlaw Frags. A guy named Russell Anderson is the one that I sold $150 worth of fragrances to, and he waited to give me a shout out in that video collaboration, that unboxing video. I'll try to leave the link in the description if possible. I'm not tech savvy when it comes to all this stuff, so I watched the video. It was pretty cool. He unboxed everything. They talked about some fragrances a little bit, and they shouted me out. And I sent some of the people the links on Facebook through Messenger, the ones that I know of that I converse with on the regular. But once again, check out James over at Outlaw Frags and Russell Anderson. The guy actually, I told him this too. He said he gets this a lot. The guy looks damn near identical to J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man. You know, the one that runs the paper, the daily paper newspaper thing. He has the little box with the little Hitler beard or whatever, the little mustache. He talks exactly like him too. It was too funny to watch the video, man. And he has a little bit of swag. He had on like his little Christmas jacket, blazer or whatever. So he's a pretty cool dude, man. I don't know much about James or Russell that much, but from what I've seen so far, those guys are pretty cool. And James did message me back because I did leave a comment on his in his comment section, and you know, we chopped it up just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I showed him my gratitude and whatever for shouting me out, because I am a small fish in this big ass ocean of fragrances. So for them to even recognize me and want to do that, that was pretty cool. Also, check out my guy over at what is it, Scent Nation, I think it is now. It used to be Fragrance Obsessions. He's about to do a first impression video also. He just messaged me and showed me that he picked up a few fragrances. And so check him out also. My boy Trey Scents, check him out also. He does pretty good on the reviews. I have also been getting messages or comments from other big reviewers, which has been kind of exciting for me. And hopefully this helps a little boost some of my subscribers. I need it so I can start doing live videos again, because I really do miss doing live videos. A lot of people that I started out talking to a lot doing live videos, they don't talk as much as they used to. And hopefully once I get live going again, I can get those people back on deck. Somebody suggested I do Facebook again, and I can do live videos over there. But Facebook is like a cesspool of bullshit to me, man. Like, people hate it so bad. When I first started doing reviews on Facebook, I tried it over there, and I tried it on, I think, Instagram. And Facebook was the worst because I work at a hospital, and most of the people that were subscribers or following me over there started hating and saying all kinds of slick little comments about my name, Mr. Cheap Sense, and all this kind of stuff. So some people thought it was cool, and other people were being dicks and assholes about shit. So with that being said, guys, I may give it another shot, but I don't know. I'm kind of loving it over here with you guys. So anyway, let's get into these packages, because I know you guys are wanting to know what I got. I'm going to start with this one because it feels the lightest. So this one, it doesn't have a name on it. It just says Musa Industries Inc., Chino Hills, California. So I don't know what this is, or who this is from. Like I said, it doesn't have a name on it. Oh, okay. This is from a subscriber that I told, he must have picked up on me saying that I couldn't afford certain fragrances and stuff like that. Like my man sent me the what was it? The Sauvage, the Pineapple Vintage. This particular person ordered me my own Dua fragrance. And this is the one I picked out because I didn't want another Creed Aventus clone. But I told him to, or asked him, I should say, to order this one, which is Desire 2. This is a 30 ml bottle. This is Extrait de Parfum. And this is supposed to be something sweet and fruity. That is nice, but it is strong. It is fruity. This smells like something that's going to last because it is super strong. When I first sprayed it and my arm was going to my nose and I inhaled, it almost made me sneeze. It almost choked me up a little bit. It seems like it's oil-based because where I sprayed it at, I can see like an oily residue. That's nice. I like that. So I'm going to have to give him a special shout out in the next video because I can't right off the bat remember his name. But he knows who he is when he sees this video. And I thank you very much, my friend. You really didn't have to do this, and you did, and I really appreciate it. I really do. That's cool, man. And these aren't cheap. For this 30 ml bottle, it runs you about 60 some odd dollars. I think he got like a little discount, so he might have paid like 50, 55, something like that. So for him to just do that out of the kindness of his heart, I didn't have to trade with him. I didn't have to send him anything, as well as some of the other people who has sent me stuff also. They just sent me stuff out of the goodness of their heart. He didn't have to spend $50, $60 on this. He could have sent me something that was already in his collection, but he chose to go out and do this. So I thank you greatly from the bottom of my heart, my guy. Thank you. Let's see. We're gonna rock with this one next because this is lighter than the other two. This one is from Miguel Gomez. So let's get to it. We have the smallest bottle ever, or sample, of a fragrance, and he sent me the latest Aventus cologne sample, and I appreciate that greatly, because this is one, besides ordering a sample of, I would never even try and purchase, which I've heard it still has that same Aventus DNA, but I've heard that performance is a whole hell of a lot weaker than the original. So beggars can't be choosy, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what else we got here. We have Wanderer Hydrating Hair and Scalp Conditioner, sulfur-free, sage and black pepper. And as you can tell, I don't have any hair on my scalp. I just freshly shaved last night, but I might be able to use this in the old beard, which I also trimmed up last night. So that's pretty cool. And this is something I have been wanting to get my hands on, and this still to this day is one of the highest selling fragrances of all time. This is Giorgio Armani's Aqua di Gio Pour On, and he sent me a little, what is this, a 30, looks like a 30, 20, I think. Yeah, it's a 20 ml bottle, so this will last me a little while. I'm not gonna complain. That's what's up. And still going, we have some more samples. We have Alpine Winds Eau de Parfum. I don't know who this is by. I can't even read it because it's kind of, oh, that smells nice. That's nice. Egyptian Angel. That smells good. We have, I don't know if this is supposed to say sapphire, but it says samphire. That's not bad. We have Emerald Street. Not bad. And Fantastic. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That is nice. Fantastic. Out of all four, what is it, 4? Out of all 5 of these, Fantastic is the best one to my nose, besides the first one. So I put Fantastic first, and whatever this Alpine Winds is, whoever makes this, because I can't read what it says. It's kind of, if you can see it, right here in the middle, it's smeared out. So I can't really read what it says. So whoever makes that one, that's first, and then the rest come behind it. So try to get these back in here. Oh man, I need a nap. So those, the Giorgio Armani, Aqua di Gio, the Creed, Aventus Cologne, and the samples from, once again, where is it? Miguel Gomez. Thank you, my guy. That is awesome. Alright, so the brown box bag is heavier, the heaviest. So I'm going to go with this one next. This one is from Paul Glover. So let's get into this one. And do like Mystical said before he went to prison. Show me what you're working with. Alright, so there's a box inside the bag. Okay, I think this is the one I paid for. I paid $40 for this one, I think. This is one that everybody's been looking for. This is Dior Homme Cologne, and this is, I think, my first Dior fragrance. I think, unless I have something different. But the ones in this bottle, type bottle, is my first. And this one is that iced lemonade that everybody keeps talking about. Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright, so that's what's up. It even has a frosty look to it, like a lemonade type look to it. Alright, so that's all that was in that box. Last but not least, this one is from Lance Goodman. And he paid almost $13 to ship. So whatever is in here has a little bit of weight to it. Oh, okay. So this is the one. Damn, that Dior smells good. Okay, so this is the one that he saw in the store the other day. I told you guys, he said that they didn't have shit, and they had just put 3 fragrances out, and this one was one of them. And I asked him if he would buy it and I could pay him for it or whatever. And it is John Varvatos Artisan Pure. And I have heard a lot of good things about this one. I think I've seen this once or twice in stores, but it was a little pricey. This one actually was, I believe, $29 and some change, I think. Which I think it came up to like $31 or $32, and then he charged me for shipping. So I paid him, like, it was right at $40. I think I have smelled this before, but I've never bought it because I heard so many things about Varvatos fragrances that they don't perform well, they don't last long, even though they smell good. And I have 2 or 3 others. I have Dark Rebel Rider, I have the original, and I think something else I may have over there. But this is like my 3rd or 4th fragrance from the house. So let me give that a shot. And I think he did sample this. That's why you see me getting the 2 sprays out of this easily. Usually you'll have to pump 3 or 4 times before you actually get juice. but it smells good. It's kind of similar to the Dior cologne. They are kind of similar, but nonetheless, I may be able to layer them if possible, or layer it with something else. But that's pretty cool. I like this wicker type look around the bottle, and this is not the only one that has that kind of look. So I think one of his other bottles, I can't remember which one it was, has this same kind of wrapping around it. I think it's not Dark Rebel Rider. It's another one. Dark Rebel Rider is the one that has the leather thing or all the way around it. It's another one. I don't know if I have it, but I've seen it. It's not all the way wicker like this one. It just has a little bit of wicker around it. But nonetheless, this was a pretty decent haul also, guys. Like I always say, you guys are amazing, man. Y'all really look out for your boy. You take care of me, and I'm gonna keep bringing y'all these great videos. Hopefully we can get this thing bigger and better. Definitely appreciating everything that you guys do. Like I said in the last video, I know you don't have to do these things, but you choose to do them anyway, and I appreciate it greatly. Peace and blessings to everybody, whether you send anything or not. But for the people who are curious or are itching to send me something and don't want to ask me for my home address or whatever, you can always email me. My email address is krook697@gmail.com. Once again, it is krook697@gmail.com. If you want to ask me any questions, or you want to send me any messages, and for trades, or you just want to get my address to send something. And matter of fact, I'm gonna give my address right here. I know this probably isn't a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because even if somebody was to come here, I'm not scared. But you still have to find me, because this is a big ass extended stay hotel, and you don't know the exact room that I stay in. So my address is 110 Center, Center Drive, Drive, Brunswick, Georgia, Brunswick, Georgia, Georgia, 31520. Once again, it is 110 Center Drive, Brunswick, Georgia, 31520. And my real name is Keith, Keith, Crook, Crook. This is for people who don't have the nerve to ask me for my address to ship me something. If you choose to, I'm not asking for anything. That's the last thing I'm doing, is asking for anything, because you guys can stop right now if you want to. That's your choice. It really doesn't matter. I mean, it matters to me, but it really isn't a big issue, because I'll always try to find content to give you guys. But you can either email me, or you can just straight ship it now that you have my address, and I may leave it in the link below. But I'll do what I can for you guys as far as bringing you good content. Once again, I appreciate everything you guys do. Great haul, guys. And like I said, if you guys are in a store and you see something, even if you already have it and you know it's good and it's a decent price, people do it all the time. They'll find me on Messenger, they'll take a picture of it, or they'll video call me and they'll show me what they have in store. And if you see something you think I'm interested in, let me know, And I can even hit you guys with the money. I can cash app it to you, or I can PayPal it to you, and then you can ship the fragrance to me or whatever. But I'm always interested, especially in bigger cities, that I'm interested in what you guys, Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Bells, Burks, whatever discount store you have. I'm interested to know what you guys have, and you know what I'm saying, if it's something worth purchasing and it's reasonably priced, I'll jump on it. So just let your boy know, man. And once again, if you find me on Facebook, use my real name, Keith Crook. Damn. Keith Crook. I'll have on all white. I got on white shorts, a white shirt with blue cars on it, with white shoes on, and my kids, my son and my daughter, are in my background. If you send me a friend request and I don't accept it, please make sure ahead of time that you message me when you send me the request, or before you send a friend request, so I'll know who it is and where you're from. You're from my YouTube channel. Because most of the time, if I don't know who people are, I'm not even going to accept them. Because I don't like all that, you know what I'm saying, foolishness in my, coming on my page. People do fake pages all the time. You'll see a picture of some chick with a big ass that's half naked, and you click on it, and it opens up, and it's some porn shit. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys get that also, and I don't like when I get stuff like that. I mean, I'm a guy, I like porn, but I don't want it all over my page, because I got kids. I got a 17 going on 18-year-old daughter that you know what I'm saying, looks at my page also, and I don't want her seeing that kind of stuff. So hit your boy up, guys. I'm out. Peace.